Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Ming. I'm 21 and I am a teacher. Today I'm here to guide this conversation about superstitions. And let me explain about Talk and Talk. Talk and Talk is a community where we come to communicate in English, Spanish, Italian, and French too. We are not here to judge you, but to help you to improve your speaking skills. And what about you, Robert? Can you introduce yourself for us?
Yes, my name is Robert. I live in Praia Grande, the South Beach in São Paulo. I work with 3D. I have I'm married. I have four daughters. Uh, I love practice jiu-jitsu, ride bike. I hate summer. That's it.
Yeah, and I'm totally the opposite of you because I hate winter and I love summer.
My wife loves summer. I love summer sometimes.
Yeah, I think I feel more energy to do the things.
Yes.
And so let's start talking about superstitions. And what do you think about superstition? How do you think some superstitions started?
Superstitions for me it's a prison to your mind. I don't have a superstition. That's it for me.
Really? Don't you have superstitions?
Don't have, but of course I respect the other uh, opinions, but for
Yeah.
example, a simple example, uh, uh, across uh, uh, in the, how can I say, escada, stairs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand this. When you pass debaixo, I can say
Under?
under the stairs, don't I don't understand this. It's a simple superstition.
Yeah, it is. And hello, Louise.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And how about you?
I'm pretty good. So, can you introduce yourself for us?
Of course, my name is Luis. I have 28. I've worked with IT, specifically with cybersecurity. I'm graduated in mechatronics engineering, and I live in a small city in the Minas Gerais countryside called Martin Campos. It's a 10,000 inhabitant city. And here I like to ride a bike. I like to study English. I like dogs. I have one. And we have a very sunny day today. I can hear the birds and dogs loud and clear. And that's it. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, thanks for sharing, and it's a pleasure to have you here. We are talking today about superstitions, and Robert said that he doesn't believe like in superstition, that he doesn't have superstitions like to walk under the stairs and you will have like bad luck, things like this. And I want to know about you. Like, what do you think about superstition? And how do you think some superstitions started?
Well, I don't believe in superstitions, but I avoid to walk down the stairs, all right? I don't believe, but I avoid. I don't know exactly how or why they started. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a history a history who could be told a lot of times became true, a lie, a lie, a lie history, maybe. I don't know if I can say this, but something when you tell a lie, a lot of times this became true, all right? We are seeing these nowadays in a lot of contexts. And that's it. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Because like I know that some people say, oh, if you really believe that things will happen, this will happen. So I think it's related to superstitions too. So if someone is telling you that something will happen and you really believe that it will happen, maybe will happen just because you believe. And you, Robert, how do you think some superstitions started?
I don't know. It's hard to think about this. The is strange. I don't know. Maybe, for example, the star is maybe in I don't know, years ago. uh, Something uh, uh, how can I say caiu in
Felt?
the head and start this. But of course, but is it exists as a superstition about, for example, how can I say soluço,
Hiccups?
hiccups, yes. You put the linha,
Yeah.
red line in your front head.
Yeah.
Of course, I respect the other opinions, but it's funny, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a superstition, you know.
Yeah. Like I am a superstitious person. So, but it's because of my parents and my grandmother. So I think it started because of them. They like telling me these kind of things. So like when you need to like turn the glass to find something in your house, like when you lose something, you turn the glass to find. So it's something that I really believe, and I always do this. Or to ask for, I think it's salonguinho. I always do this too.
Yes.
So, and going to the number 2. So, Louise, what is your opinion of superstitious people? Do you have like someone close to you that is superstitious? We can't hear you.
Now you can hear me.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, I think that my microphone from the phone doesn't work, but are you hear me good? Well, are you hear me? Okay, let's go. Well, I think I have some friends near people who is superstitious, but I don't know exactly how much they are. All right, what level of superstitions they are, for example. And I was thinking about the stairs, for example. Maybe it's unsafe to walk down the stairs, all right? Even if you are a superstition or not. Robert said something very important, because maybe the people who work with job security, all right? Like engineer of security engineer, work security, all right? Maybe they don't want the people walking above the stairs because this is unsafe, all right? Even if you are superstitious or not. But my opinion in general, it's doesn't matter if they are superstitious or not, if it helped them or me, because I don't consider myself a superstitious, but I will try to use the cup, all right, to find some things that I need. And I hope that this helped me. I really hope that's it.
Yeah, I think it's totally true what you said, and maybe some super superstitions were created just to try to make people like obey, to try to make people do the things that they want. So, and you, Robert.
It's funny. My family, the side of my father, live in Mato Grosso do Sul, Bonito. It's funny because in these places, countrysides, you have much more superstitions, persons, and different superstitions. Of course, I don't have opinion about the peoples, when they have superstition. I think it is funny only, I respect, of course.
Yeah, I think maybe older people, they have more superstitions, because like something that my grandmother, she doesn't accept that we make is like when you come home like after a funeral, and she doesn't accept that you enter in her house with the shoes, because she believes that you will bring, the death and things like this.
Yes, my mother, my family in my mother's side, the religion is candomblé.
Mhm.
It's like this superstition. When you come back the funeral, you you enter in your house with shoes. It's strange.
Yeah, and sometimes like with the clothes too, you need to.
Yes, yes.
So, and what about like what symbols in your culture bring good luck, and why is that? Because we were talking like about bad luck. So, Louise, let's start with you. What symbols can you think about?
Well, I don't know the name, but I could say something like trevo de quatro folhas. All right.
Yes.
That's something that could bring a good look. I've heard not too much, but about pé de coelho. I don't know how to say this in English, but something like this. All right. Of course, that I don't believe in superstitions, but I won't let to start the things with the right foot. All right. And that's it. And I will never disobey any superstition from grandmothers, from no one grandmothers, all right? I will never disobey, of course. And that's it. I just remember the shamrock. Thank you, Yasmin, for the type the word. It's a little bit difficult to say, but something like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I just can't think about like the shame rock, as you said, and about the color green too. That it's something that brings luck, but I can't think about more things. And you, Robert?
How can I say ferradura? I don't know, ferradura. I agree with Luis, Pé de Coelho, in Trevo. Some houses, you have espada de São Jorge, with alecrim and I don't remember the name. I don't remember. Some plants together in the vaso.
The pot?
Yes, it's a superstition.
Yeah.
My grandmother have this. It's superstition.
Yeah,
It's a big symbol.
yeah, and you said about, I don't know how we can say this in English, but Espada de São Jorge, and I saw many people talking about like vampires movies that you never saw, like someone entering in a house with Espada de São Jorge, you know. So I think it's something that makes this superstition stronger. And yeah, I think it's, I don't think that it brings luck, but it brings like money. And it's something that my grandmother, she always do, that is to put folha de louro on the wallet to bring money. So every year she does this. And what about like bad luck? What symbols in our culture bring bad luck? So Robert, can you think
Bad
about?
luck. Wow. I don't know. Bad luck. Wow, it's hard, this question. Symbol of bad luck. I don't know.
I know that some like school. I don't know how to say this, but caveira.
Yes.
But I don't think so. Like for me, it's something normal. And for you, Louise, can you think about like something that brings bad luck?
Bad
Well,
luck.
once I've heard about bird that I search on Google because I don't know English, but it's something like eagle ou, a coruja. Once I've heard about it, but if you see eagle ou in the night, could be means a bad luck, but I really don't believe exactly in this bird, right? Because I like to see owls, right? Because I think that it's a beautiful bird. That's a lot of birds. I don't see too much bad luck. I think that could be a good look if you see something like this, because it's not so easy. Depends on the place, all right? But that's it.
Yeah, I've heard about it too, and also about like black butterflies too. Because like every time that I see a black butterfly, someone dies. So it's like I don't know how to say this, but it's like a notification, you know. So every time that I see, something happens. So I don't believe that is the butterfly that brings the bad luck, but and what about if you have like objects that are saying are said that brings.
I remember the big symbol of bad luck, the flip-flops.
Yeah.
Flip
Yeah,
your
very good.
flip-flops and your mother die.
Yeah, very good.
I don't believe, all right? I don't believe. I think this is a total lie, but I never let. All right? I will never take this risk. All right?
Yeah. Something that I've heard about, like that your mother can die if you do, is to, but I don't know how to say this in English, but andar de costas, you know. I don't know if you heard about this too, but during all my childhood, I've heard this.
This is something like an unsafe situation too, all right? Especially for kids. If you try to do this, you could get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe they said this because it's too dangerous, true. And so, Robert, let's start the next one with you. So I want to know, do you have any objects that are said to bring good luck, such as rabbit foot, a lucky coin? What do you have?
I don't have. I don't have nothing about this. Nothing.
So, because like I just have things that people said that brings bad luck, like a black cat.
Black cats. Yes, yes. Black cats. It's a bad symbol
Yeah.
forever.
And do you have like something that people say that bring bad luck? Some object, maybe?
No, no.
Okay. And what about you, Louise?
Well, I've earned some small stones that the people said that these will bring me good luck. All right. I've earned these from a teacher a lot of years ago. I earned these from a person, aleatory person on the streets. And he said, oh, these will bring you a good look. And I don't know, maybe I have these yet, but
It's not something that you take and you say, oh, so this will bring good luck for me like now. Yeah.
no, this isn't something that exactly will bring, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very
that's
good.
it.
And we were talking like about some superstitions, and I want to know like what superstitions do you know and which ones do you believe or not? Because like we have many superstitions, and also about like people. I know that there are some superstitions that Bruno Mars is the son of Michael Jackson, things like this. So, and you, Luis?
I've heard this history, and Michael Jackson answered that Billie Jean isn't his son, the song, all right? The people said this is to me, but well, a lot of years ago, I've heard a history about that one Beatle was changed. One Beatle died in a car accident, and he was changed by a sosia, almost equal person, and there's a lot of signs of this in a lot of albums, but that's it, just it, or that I remember right now.
Yeah, this kind of thing about like people being replaced by someone is really common. It's a really common superstition. People say this about like Avril Lavigne too. And you, Robert, what superstitions do you know?
Number 13, yes.
And yeah.
The other superstition is the clothes, invert the clothes, you know. In Mato Grosso do Sul, exists some superstitions about food, you know. You don't mix, for example, melancia with mate. Mate is a drink in Mato Grosso do Sul. You don't mix this because you die. Other superstition, mango with milk. It's a superstition for me. That's it.
The list that you said is a kind of superstition that I'm disobeying, all right? Maybe I've been lost several lives there, but that's okay. Last week, for example, I've lost one more, but that's okay.
Yeah, something that I am too curious to try is like milk with mango, because people say this that it's not good. So I have never tried it, and I'm too curious to know like the taste. So,
Very
but
good.
yeah, is it good?
Yes, I like too much. It's very good,
But
especially with a cold milk, all right? It's very good.
okay, like in the hot weather, yeah, very good. So, and we have also about like the broken mirror, that you can't have a
Broken
broken.
mirror is a big superstition. Big.
Yeah. Yeah, we have like a lot of superstitions,
Yes.
like knock on the wood, like if someone says something bad, like you have like 3 knocks on the wood, things like this. So, and
Remember?
go ahead.
Sorry, but I remember one right now. It's about if your grandmother varrer your foot,
Mm,
something like this, all right?
Yes, it's perfect. I love this.
But yes, right now this could be for me a bad look because my grandmother dies,
I,
and I would like to ask him
you
to
don't marry.
varrer my foot. Yeah.
You don't marry when buy your food.
yeah,
Yes, yes. I
but
will I will ask my grandmother to do this right now.
yeah.
I, I say for my wife do this.
Oh my God. Yeah, I think this is something that I don't know if this is true, but I many times I asked my grandmother to sweep my food, because I didn't want to marry. So it's been really hard to find a partner nowadays. So, and talking like about this, we were talking about some objects, and I want to know about you. Like, do you believe that some numbers, days, or dates are lucky or unlucky? And what is your lucky number? What about like a day? So, Lise, what do you think?
Well, I don't believe exactly about luck numbers because I am a big fan of a team that have the number 13, all right? The number of Atlético Mineiro is the number 13. I like this number because my team. I like the number 12 too, because the number 12 is the number of the supporters of my team. All right. But I don't have exactly a lucky number and I avoid to do a lot of things in the Friday 13, especially in Lua Cheia. I avoid this, but I avoid exactly to go out of Rome to avoid to do not find a lobisomem in the 13th Friday. But I don't believe, all right? I don't believe in any superstition, but I avoid.
Yeah, like you, I don't believe in this kind of superstition, like related to dates or numbers. And I know that some people they have like a lucky number, but I don't have a good memory. So if I had a lucky number, I totally forgot because I don't remember which is the number. So, and you, Robert?
The number 13 and the 13th in February, it's a lucky day because it's my birthday. But I don't have the lucky number or lucky day. I don't have it. And I don't believe in lucky day or number.
Yeah, I know that someone always put like the same numbers to play on Mega Sena, and one day this person changed the numbers, and because of this, like they didn't win the reward, and in the day that this person changed it were like the numbers that they were like putting all these years. So
And
yeah.
I have a special uh, special day when Jesus born. Jesus don't born in 25, you know? Who create this? The people's create this day, you know?
Yeah.
In the history, you don't have the exactly day when Jesus born.
Yeah, this is true. And
Uh,
like all the holidays that we have, they just they just do this like to sell things. So like Valentine's Day, Mother's
yes,
Day, Father's
yes,
Day.
yes. Jesus, of course, born in you have a how can I say
Mm,
period of days, you know, and but not exactly in 25.
yeah.
It's very important.
Yeah, and some people like don't eat things in this day to like to show respect, but it,
Yes, but it's not in this exactly these days. But it's I love history, you know. I'm a Christian guy.
yeah,
um, but it's maybe a superstition this day. Of course, I respect this day, but I know the this fact.
yeah, very good. And what about you, Louise? Like in your house, like on Easter's Day, you don't eat meat or something like this, just fish?
Yes, we have something like this here. I was born in a Christian family, all right. And there is some days, I don't remember exactly, but a Friday in the end of the Quaresma, and we have a Wednesday. I think that after the carnival, I don't know exactly. Yes, I remember these 2 dates. All right. And this is about, this came from religion, culture, that something like this.
Yeah, like this is something really common here in my house. And like I am the only person here that I don't eat like fish. So I need to eat meat. And like my grandmother, like,
This is a superstition.
yeah.
For me, of course, sorry.
Yeah, no, for me too. I think
Yes,
like
because
you.
when you read the Bible, don't have invite the meat in this day. No.
Yeah,
But
I think
of
so
course,
too.
I respect my father not eat meat. Don't do anything in the Easter special day. I don't remember the day in the Easter. You know, my father. Of course, I respect this.
Yeah, this is a good point. And like talking about animals, do animals or insects bring good or bad luck? So, Louise, what do you think about it?
Well, I think no, animals, there is not any kind of animal that could be bring to us a bad look. All right. I think that the animals, especially the dogs, can bring to us a very good look. And the animals, animais silvestres, I don't know how can I say, but they bring to us a very good look when they are free in the nature, I think. Just this, I mentioned it when we started about oaths, all right? Coruja, I don't know exactly, I don't remember exactly how to say, but just a history. I think that even the oaths could be to us a good look when we are free in the nature, all right?
Yeah, I think maybe the things that needs to happen with us will happen, and it will not be like an animal that will bring us good or bad luck. So, and but when my black cat like arrived at my house, I tried to avoid. I didn't want the black cat, and we tried to put like her on the street, things like this, but we can't. So now she's here with us and bringing just good things. So and you, Robert.
Uh, the Hino, it's Hino, it's bring good bad luck because Reno can run to you. I, I'm fun today, but I don't believe uh, many animals or insects bring good or bad luck. You know.
Yeah, and like what can you do like to prevent bad things from happening?
Uh, but I don't know. I pray. I believe in God, you know. I pray. That's it. Only this.
Yeah, I think like to believe in something bigger than you.
Yes.
And Joyce, what do you do?
Well, I think that we we can, to avoid bad things, bad look. We could take care of ourselves, take care of our health and physical and mental health. Try to avoid dangerous situations, even dangerous people. This could be a good way to avoid bad luck. But of course, that a lot of bad things will happen in the course of our life. It's impossible to avoid all of them. This is the process. This is the part of our life. Good and bad things can happen all the moment. And that's it. But in general, take care of yourself, of your mental and physical health, and try to avoid dangerous situations. Something like this.
I agree.
Yeah.
To avoid bad situations, don't don't use this.
Oh
I'm
my
kidding,
God.
I'm kidding.
Oh, but
My wife
I,
gonna watch this video.
yeah, she will kill you because you are saying this.
My wife is so perfect. I'm a look guy.
Yeah, that's nice. And like Louise said about this, that it's impossible to avoid like bad things because it will happen. And I think even if you want to like spend your whole life like in your bedroom doing nothing, things will happen, happy or bad things.
Yes, this is a bad look, all right? If you spend all your life, could be, or no, we don't know exactly. Maybe someone like, but
Yeah. And And like talking about this, some people say that some numbers are like bad, as we were talking about, like the number 13. And would you change your phone number or home address to avoid bad numbers? So, what about you, Robert? Would you do this?
No, I don't do this. So to avoid bad numbers, I use a app in my cell phone, you know, and this app you can see the name of the number and block. And this app you have a um, data 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 bank, you know. That's it's only this.
Yeah, I don't think so too. I think it's just a number. So, as we were talking about the animals, they are just animals. So, and what about you, Louise?
well, no, I wouldn't change my phone number to avoid bad numbers. And I think I have my phone number more than 10 years. All right, it's too much. But that's okay. Well, some years ago, I've read that if you are not changing your phone number frequently, you are a trusted person, all right? And maybe in this, I could become a trusted person.
Yeah, totally. Because I know people that every month they are with a new phone number.
Yeah, suspect.
Yeah, really.
I know a lot of people who do this frequently too.
Yeah, maybe they are trying to hide something. So, and thinking about like names, would you change your name if you heard your name was unlucky? So let's start this one with you, Louise. Would you change or not?
No, I wouldn't because I like my name. All right. And I think no one will say this, but if someone would say, for me, it doesn't matter too much. All right. Something like this, I think.
Yeah, very good. And you, Robert, would you change
No,
your name?
no, I don't believe in in this. I love my name. No,
Yeah.
my American name, Robert.
Yeah.
What is
I,
mean? Yasmin, you know?
what?
What does mean Yasmin?
It's the name of a flower, like jasmine, you know. So,
Okay.
but I don't think I would change my name too, because I love my name.
It's
So
a beautiful name. Yes.
yeah, so I don't think so too. And we get to use it to our name. So if someone try to call you like with other name, it would be really weird.